Hey, it's the Lobster Gamer, and welcome to more Let's Play Amazon Trail. I have replayed this section, talked to all these guys, and promised that this is a wretched place. We're gonna go upriver from here. We've done this. The Jaguar will tell us we've done good, right?
You are learning much about the creatures of the rainforest. I shall place a symbol of your knowledge on the shield.
I'm learning much about the creatures of the rainforest. Because I did that stuff. Time to go. Let's look at our map. We gotta stay down here on the south bank, I believe. This shouldn't be too bad. I think we've got lots of supplies, so Zhao will let us know if we're running low. He's gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. Really peaceful now. It's not like the River of Doubt. So yeah, sorry if there's been a little hiatus in this. I just wasn't looking forward to doing stuff after we had that fatal crash last time. And music's getting a little more intense now. The Amazon River is a dangerous place, like those logs suggest. We don't want to tip out here because we will lose supplies. We are almost ready to go north of this island. We'll find out what the next exciting trip in time is going to be.
Hey, my feet are getting wet. The canoe has a hole in it. Why? No problem. We can patch it with that ball of rubber you picked up in Portlandia.
Hey, so there you go. I got the rubber ball to use to patch up the canoe because it was leaking. Aren't I smart? Let's go around this stuff here. I thought I did something wrong there for a second, but Zhao popped up in a little video that you probably can't see. You get the pink screen. Now it's time travel time to another time. Ooh, what is this place? This is my second all-time favorite place in the whole game. Let's talk to this guy first.
How did you get here? What do you want?
Who are you?
I am Sebastian, a conquistador under the command of him.
Who, you mean that man over there?
Yes, that is him. Lope de Aguirre. We call him the Wolf. You do not want to cross that man.
I do not want to cross him. Tell me more.
No, I have already said too much.
I see. What are you doing?
I'm afraid that we are descending into an inferno, and that we will never escape. Building this boat is probably futile, but it is our only hope.
I see. How'd you get here?
We have just been floating downriver. The natives fled this village before we arrived, and they took all their food with them.
Oh, tell me more.
We've had almost nothing to eat since we slaughtered our horses and dogs. Now, we are reduced to eating vultures.
Now, man, I've got the best advice in the world for you. You are hungry, but you can see that the tapir is not hungry. The tapir is fat. You should follow the tapir, man. All right. What is today's date?
I don't know. It must be sometime in 1561 by now.
How do I go upriver?
Upriver? Take my word for it. You don't want to go upriver.
I see. What's the rainforest like here?
There's nothing on this river except agony and despair. And rain. And mosquitoes.
Well,
This has got to be the most miserable place on Earth.
mosquitoes kind of define agony and despair. So, I'm not going to trade with you. Goodbye. Now it's time to talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Lope de Aguirre. Remember when the Jaguar said there was evil people on this river? Well, this guy's about as evil as you get.
How did you get here? This is my camp! How dare you provoke me like this?
I just provoked you. Who are you?
I am Lope de Aguirre, the wrath of God, the Prince of Freedom, Lord of all that has been discovered and all that remains to be discovered.
Wow, you're the wrath of God, huh? What are you doing?
I am searching for El Dorado. What else would a man be doing in this rain-soaked land of
El
mosquitoes?
Dorado, the magnificent and glorious. 1,000 years ago, found El Dorado.
How can you not have heard of him? El Dorado is a king so rich he washes in gold. Every Spaniard in South America is looking for him. When I find him, his kingdom will be mine.
Yeah, well, those two guys from that movie are gonna stop you. You'll never get there past them. So how'd you get here?
We left Peru about 6 months ago. In our party were 300 Spaniards, 500 Indian servants, 20 black slaves. Also, 200 horses, and several hundred goats, sheep, pigs, and dogs. We were under the command of General Pedro de Ursua.
So what happened to him?
As soon as we launched, our barges broke up and sank. We lost most of our supplies and animals, but Ursua, the fool, ordered us to continue downriver.
Where is he now?
Dead. I hacked him to pieces. By that act, we have all become traitors. We have renounced our allegiance to Spain. The Amazon belongs to those who conquer it, not to some king across the ocean.
Yeah, he's like the world's first supervillain. Anyway, what's today's date?
The Pope would tell you that it is January 1561. I say it is the first year in the reign of Lope de Aguirre.
How do I go upriver?
You don't. If you go anywhere, it will be downriver. As my prisoner.
Oh, see where I'm talking about now? So, do you want to trade?
Trade? I do not trade. I take. So, let's see what you have.
Want to see how we get out? How are we gonna get out of this one? Well, let's see. I happen to have on me Lotame and Weewoo. Which one do we want to give him? Let's give him the Lotame. Will you accept this offer?
That looks interesting. I can't wait to find out what it is.
Well, I'm done trading. So this is what we do. It makes you go crazy, or it's like candy. It's like candy.
Ha! I'll be the judge of that.
Watch this now. It's fantastic. And he was already crazy.
Oh! What's happening? Is some kind of trick?
I don't know if I've ever done this to him before, actually. We usually paralyze him with the other one.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to be here when he recovers.
And there he goes. So long, sucker.
There are evil people in this world. You did what had to be done. I will add this symbol to the shield.
Yeah, Lope de Aguirre got what was coming to him, let me tell you. I do not trade, I take. Buddy, I'm gonna sing some more now. Made El Dorado, the magnificent and golden 1,000 years ago. El Dorado, El Dorado. Sorry, I love that movie. If you haven't seen that movie, it's The Road to El Dorado. It's a DreamWorks Pictures animated movie before they started doing all this nonsense 3D stuff, trying to be like Pixar. It is a great movie with a soundtrack done by the legendary Elton John himself. It's about two men. I wish I could remember the other guy's name. The one guy's name is Tulio. The other guy's like Juan or something like that. Marco. Dorado, and they have to save it from villains. And it's great. People like Lope de Aguirre. Well, now you've met him. That's the second best thing in this game after the tapir. So, I mean, we're pretty much done now. It's about halfway, but that we're just done. I mean, well, you can't really just downhill from there. We already, saved Professor Teddy Roosevelt. Well, let's see what happens now in the next time travel segment. So that was a short one, so we'll get more on this. Oh, it's a couple ladies. So we'll talk to them. Let's talk to her.
Hello?
Who are you, man-sounding lady?
I am a Boris Indian. Around here, people call me Alexandrina.
Oh, Alexandrina, what are you doing?
I am helping Mr. and Mrs. Agassi collect fish. When I am not doing that, I like to tell stories.
Oh, do you tell stories about the tapir? How do you catch fish?
We stretch a net across the water. Then we go upstream and beat the water with long poles.
Beat the water?
The noise and the splashing frighten the fish, and they swim into the net.
Now, I laugh at that, but I've actually done something called electrofishing, where you stick an electromagnet into the water and fry the fish so they come up. It doesn't kill them. You can it stuns them, so you can count them, which is pretty much what they're doing here. They're doing an earlier version of that. But I see. So let's listen to one of her stories.
Yes, I will tell you a story. This is the story of how the Amazon River and all the fish came to be.
Okay, please stop. No, that's not about Lope de Aguirre, so let's continue.
In the ancient time, the forest was here, but the Amazon River was not here. There was almost no water at all.
What?
The grandfather was the only one who knew where to find the water. He kept it hidden in a giant lupuna tree. Whenever he wanted to take a bath, he would sneak into the forest and go to his tree. He would make a little hole in the tree, and the water would pour out.
The grandfather sounds like a real jerk.
The grandfather had twin grandchildren. The twins wanted to take a bath too. One day they spied on their grandfather. They followed him into the forest. They saw him taking water from the tree.
Oh, those naughty
When the
grandkids.
grandfather left, the twins went to the tree and they chopped it down. All the water came gushing out.
Well, that's an awful thing to do.
Then the twins picked up some wood chips and threw them into the water. They said, "This is for all the people."
For
And
the people!
every chip became a different kind of fish.
What's these stories of people chopping down trees to get what they want?
Thanks to the twins, we have water for bathing and we have fish for eating. Now, I have a wood chip for you. It is a gift. Keep it as a way to remember the story.
Well, thank you for that. Where are we?
This village is called Tefe.
How do I go upriver from Tefe?
It is easy. Follow the setting sun.
All right, that sounds easy. What's the rainforest like there?
The forest is rich in fruits, palms, woods, fishes, animals, and people. From the forest, I have made my home and my garden.
Oh, this is her house. I see. Tell me about your garden.
I have peppers, fruits, herbs, roots, vegetables, beans, corn. I have leche caspi for chewing gum, vegetable ivory for making buttons, rosewood oil for soaps and perfumes,
Sorry,
barbasco against mosquitoes,
screen's a little bit.
Pinon, Colorado for diarrhea. I have more than 70 different plants in my garden.
Would you really have pronounced that Colorado? Yeah, there. Well, I see. Well, thanks for the information, lady. We will trade with her. We will learn more, and we will talk to her friend in the dress there next time on Let's Play Amazon Trail, the game where we poison Spanish conquistadors and get what we want.